Hello, hello, everybody. I'm back. All right. That was a nice little break, but it's time to move on to the next mission. We're getting a lot of people this mission. Yes. Near the border, land of mana. You seem different now, Dio. Do I? Anessa was noticing it too. You used to be a lot less approachable. Sound like I'm trying to avoid people. I think From's into something. You've always had a kind of barrier. If we're being honest, it made you stick out a bit. Between the way Alba wears his heart in his sleeve and the way Hiro acts even cooler than you do, maybe they've been rubbing off on you. I don't know. It's not a bad thing at all, really. For my part, once I left the narrow confines of the Keepers, meeting lots of people helped me to broaden my horizons. You already excited about that. You should embrace the change. Embrace it, huh? From what Zex has mentioned, that Hiro guy has changed a lot in his dealings with other people, too. Can you believe he used to be more taciturn? Seriously? That guy? So, like, did he used to be more approachable than he is now? The opposite, actually. He used to be even worse. I don't believe it. Is it even possible to be more unfriendly than he already is? You know, I picture him as the type that was born with his face all scrunched up like he ate something sour. Somehow I doubt that. From what I've heard, he had companions to help to smooth over his rough edges. What, like that Wu Fei guy? Well, it's one of them. He's got others, and they're out and about in Alroth, investigating things on the Miserigian. This is dumb thought, but I can't believe I had it. Every time I hear that alarm, it sounds like someone farted into a microphone and then reversed it. Anyway, are we under attack? Military action from the Sigillian Elite Corps has been confirmed at a commune on our ship's reading. All mobile squadron personnel, please board your units and stand by for launch orders. The Elite Corps is attacking us sooner than Wu Fei told us. We must have been in a hurry once intel got leaked to us. In addition, it appears the Elite Corps is already engaged in combat. Someone's fighting Sigillia? I don't know who you are, but hold out until we get there. Don't worry, they will. Welcome to Scenario 16. Reunion on the battlefield. Boy, that's a loaded title. We can't trust Special Officer Margaret to get the job done. The Sigillian Elite Corps will occupy the city personally. We need to set the tone for other regions too. Give those town folks a good scare. Commander, there are mechs concealed in the city. Oh great, not them again. They moved even faster than we expected. Duo! Quattro! I've already sent word out to Hiro. We should have some reinforcements soon. If it was straight up military weapons, we could probably deal with it ourselves. The real problem is those things. Judging from their size, they're likely intended for mass human extermination. Can you tell? Okay, I just want to make a note. For folks who didn't watch the original Gundam series or the advertisements at the time, what they did a lot with their advertisements is they had nothing to do with the Gundam series. They just made the 5 main guys and made them look like they were a boy band. Can you fucking tell? They're definitely designed to be pretty boys. Those Mitsurugi guys are seriously messed up. And so are Sigillia and the Marimea army are following them. We'll just have to protect the city ourselves until the cavalry gets here. Exactly what I was going to do. Come on, Troa, Quattro. I know! No. I'm not judging. I'm saying that was perfect. There is no judgment here. In fact, I'll be completely honest. Quattro, probably low-key one of my first guy crushes and not realizing it. I didn't realize it back then, but looking back on it when I watched Gundam, I'm like, shit. Huh, maybe I've been bi longer than I thought. Come on, Troa, Quattro, don't let any of those flying saucers in the city. Defeat all enemies. We lose if one of the Pyrothroids infiltrate the city. We have to defeat all the Pyrothroids within 3 turns. This is Duo in the Gundam Death Scythe Hell. Ah, God, it's so edgy. And then Duo is like the most upbeat dude in the team. It's great. Also, this has 4 icons on it. You're in for a ride, folks. This mech is ridiculous. It comes with Active Cloak. All attributes with damage below 2,000 are cancelled. Hyper Jammer. Activated when morale is above 130%, 30% chance to avoid all attacks. Also, he has a shield. That's his special evade. He also has a barrier, and he also has a jamming device. Jamming device increases the final accuracy and evasion of 2 allied adjacent units by 10%. So he's good. He's real good. And then here's Quattro and this Gundam Sandrock custom. Let's see. You want a Gundam that's up and close in melee, doesn't do much shooting? This is your Gundam. Yeah. It's been Gundam Wing for the past 3 missions, or these 3 missions now. And then of course Stroa in the Gundam Heavy Arms custom, or as I like to call it, mobile weapons platform with extra weapons attached in case you needed them, and guns that shoot bullets. Comes with Force Spirit Command, Bullseye Trust Persistent Snipe, so he already can shoot from real far away. And his last attack is Fire Everything. No fancy name, just Fire Everything. It's also one of his only post movements. So, hey, he has a map attack. It's not great, but he's got a lot of really cool attacks, and if you build him as a long-range combatant, this dude's fucking nuts. Alright. Oh, is that true? I didn't know about that. For scumbags like you, I'm always ready to go back to being the Grim Reaper. Come at me if you're ready to die. Of course, everyone who sees me dies anyway. So these units actually were in the previous game. We just never saw them. They're cross-enemy units. Oh god, it has been decades since I've watched Escaflowne. I need to watch it. Do you have, like, a cell or something? You do not. Okay. Let's see what their attack is. Yeah, they're little drones that are like deadly yo-yos with blades on them. They're specifically meant to attack civilians. Pretty much. So, yeah. They're real gross. Oh, absolutely, Escaflowne counts. Yeah, a bunch of those units are far away from us. And the rest of the units ain't really moving. We need to get moving fast. Heads up, something's coming. Are you freaking kidding me? Gundams? They're not from our world. Hey, you guys! The ones fighting Sigilia. Do you read me? This is Judo Ashita. We're here to help. I don't know who you are, but you can see the Dilio here. If you're offering help, the more the merrier. You sure about this? You're rewarned by Mitsurugi as it is. Are you kidding, Beecha? They're going after townspeople. The hell's wrong with these Mitsurugi people? That's a war crime. They're not gonna get away with it on my watch. Who the hell would work for these clowns just because they're threatening people? Let's do this, guys. Don't let those saucers get anywhere near the city. Back up right when we needed it. It's the Zeta Gundam crew, or the Double Zeta crew, I should say. Good to see these folks again. Alright. I finally met some acquaintances and decent people. There's no way I'm gonna bite the dust out here now. That'd just be embarrassing. I'm gonna kick your butts. Then I'm gonna take a nice hot shower and sleep in a comfy bed. Oh dear, no. All I've got are battleships. None of them have comfy beds or good showers. God, I love the quick animation for her. Oh, you can make a beam cannon from there. Do that, please. It doesn't matter if we're in another world. Nothing makes this sort of atrocity okay. I won't let other worlds like you give the rest of us a bad name. I should really have transformed her first, honestly. But this should be enough to finish it off anyway. Bye-bye! Also, like, the line they said about, but that's a war crime! You're from the Gundam universe. Everybody's committing war crimes. That's like the main pastime of Gundam enemies. If I don't keep it together as a team leader, I want you to worry. I'll do this. I'll survive in Alroth with my own 2 hands. Like, I just can't see you being surprised by war crimes when you're part of the Double Zeta crew. Y'all have lived through like 50 war crimes at this point in your story, and that's before your story even started. The Double Zeta's got more firepower, but with the Zeta's maneuverability, there's no way these chumps can beat me. I've more or less got this thing on loan from Camille. I'm not gonna let you guys even scratch its paint job. Oh yeah, if you didn't notice, Juno's piloting the Zeta for some reason. Instead of the Double Zeta. So yeah, remember in the last game when it took forever to get Camille and to get him to pilot the Zeta? Guess what? Similar situation here. It's gonna be a lot shorter time waiting for Camille though. But for now, we're actually putting Juno in the Double Zeta, in the regular Zeta for now. All right, time to show off the double Gatling gun. Backing from a powerful country, orders from above. There are plenty of reasons someone could sell out their conscience. But a real human would rise above such things. The fact that you people haven't done so means that you're not worthy of any mercy. Oh yeah, mobile dolls. I almost forgot. It's been so long since I've watched Gundam Wing. That was a major theme, was unmanned weapons and armies, and how that would affect like the amount of atrocities and the amount of war that would cause. They were huge into that concept, which was, you know, really prescient and important as a kid to me, when, you know, everything else that happened afterwards. I think it influenced a lot of what I considered the ethics of that. So, there's a lot to be said about Gundam being real good at social commentary sometimes, even if they're blunt as fuck about it. It's not a war if you involve non-combatants. It's a slaughter. I won't forgive you for that. I don't care where we are. I will fight you all.
争いを広げるだけの機会がこんなところにも。全力でやるよ、サンドロック。捉えた。終わらせるよ。
Sure, fight me. Squish. Uh-oh. The actual piloted ones are coming after us now. Right. They made Gundamium canon. I don't remember if it was in the previous shows and stuff before. But it's like, that's why they're Gundam, because they're made of special metal. Gundanium.
サーペントとの戦い方はよく知っている。このままで終わると思う。
All right. Cool. Bullseye.
必要があれば叩く。それだけのことだ。
Not enough. That's fine. Send rock. The rest is all you.
破壊の意志しか持っていないならば。
What's our point get? Well, that takes care of the man-eating flying saucers. Looks like Hero's group is here too. Oh, wait. I don't get to actually deploy everyone. What? Okay, sure. F91. You're gonna make me take him, aren't you? Fine. I'll take Wu-Fei. I won't like it. This is the Infinite Haven. We're here to provide support and interception for the Zagillion troops. Wow, Hero sent some decent help for once. Is that you, Tuo? And Quattro and Troa? Wu-Fei, I didn't know you were with Hero. Dang, now there's a surprise. I figured you'd just keep hanging out with the Maramea army forever. I guess you're back where you belong. It's not just Wu-Fei. I heard Noid and Zex are there, too. These are Hero's old buddies? A chatty Cathy, a pampered rich boy, and a guy who barely opens his mouth. You got it all. The Z Gundam. Is that Rude Luca in there? Whoa, Seabrook? It's me, Jado. I'm over here. Beecha and El are with us too. You guys are here in Allroth too? Wait, so they're all friends of Seabrook's? Company. Careful, we've got more company. It's the Elite Corps again. They've got a Division Commander class machine with them. Are those saucers what I think they are? You guessed it. They look to be anti-personnel weapons, just like bugs. Is Miss really using those things to conquer neighboring cities? Ah, the so-called Swan is here. This calls for our own ace in the hole. A Black Quebly! That's what Play uses. Go on, Play. Take out your big brother's enemies, would you? Okay, I'm on it. Yep. We didn't have to deal with this part of the plot in the previous game. Now we do! It pains me to make an underage girl commit such acts. Much less to make her see me as a brother, when I already have a younger sister. I find that most regrettable. Dorshev, whatever. Jackass here is taking the role of a different character in the Gundam series. Are you certain this will work, though? Dr. Han claims the mind control is flawless. Given that, we do not turn up our noses at any available option. Don't worry, big brother. I'll get all the enemies for you. That's you in the pilot seat, right? Holy cow, you're really alive! I thought you went missing after that fight with Plateau. Who are you? Don't you recognize me? It's me, Jado. Jado? The name sounds familiar, but when I try to remember, it makes my head hurt. That means you're me and my brother's enemy. Play. Is she being mind-controlled? Again? Jado, do you know that kid? She's ex-Neo Zeon. She used to be one of us. She went missing in battle. I thought we were finally together again. Damn it, people use mind control, the absolute scum of the earth. What do we do about this? Please guys, help me get her out of this. I know you won't even know me, but please. Sure thing. Just start by shutting down the machine she's in. Elry, you can't just agree to something blindly like that. I'm doing no such thing. I said what I felt was appropriate when he asked for our help. Wow. I'm with Bellry on this. We're in, Jado. Don't worry, the team's full of nice guys. We're not gonna let these people get away with forcing a girl to fight against her will. Nice guys, huh? I think I agree. I'm in. I've got no tolerance for cowards that use dirty tricks. Start by shutting down the Black Machine. I owe you guys big time. Sit tight, Play. Help is on the way, alright? Shut up. You're not my big brother. Goal is still just to defeat all enemies. Nothing special you gotta do with Play, except Bellry needs to attack her, actually. Scratch that. Meow. Dual Beam Saber. So let's get that out of the way nice and quick, shall we? push it. Anybody who gets in my way should just go away forever. It's no use. It feels like stating the obvious, but she's not gonna listen to reason. Kappa, get the thing ready. The one you were saving for emergencies. Told you, he has a lot of optional parts for the G-Cell. Rude boy punch! Rude boy kick! You might be thinking, it's been a full game. They probably changed how the Quedley works, right? Nope. Quedley's exactly the same. Alright, oh, divide, that's right. That's why I didn't want her to transform. Because that'll just leave her weaker. Okay, weaken you. Charge in with you. Beam rifle, rapid fire. Probably should have used Gain on him, but it's not like I'm gonna use Beecha for the rest of the game, so I don't care what level he's at. Look, the Double Zeta and the Zeta teams, the only useful people from them are Judo and Camille, and they're kind of close on the list of getting cut as is anyway. So, sorry guys. Do you have a cell or something? Come on, give me something to work with. Fine. Just stand next to him and Vulcan pod something. Oh, she's low on health. I should have paid attention to that. Hyper Mega Launcher. Music's so loud, isn't it? Yeah, let me adjust it. Normally this volume's fine for this game. I wonder if they messed up the audio balancing on just this song this time. Alright. Chain Assaults. Fuck us. Alright, Duo, go beat up a child. For folks who don't remember much about the Wing series or the Gundams in the Wing series, etc., etc., one of the major features of the Death Scythe is that it jams everybody's sensors. It essentially makes itself quote-unquote invisible without proper cloaking, necessarily. It just uses, like, he's really clever with where he puts himself, and he uses their lack of sensors to his advantage. So you gotta have physical eyes on the Death Scythe. Otherwise, you're screwed. And even if you have physical eyes on him, he's gonna screw you over anyway, and you're not gonna be able to see what he's doing. Because he's that badass. So, yeah. Like, are you gonna keep him around? In the units that I use from the Wing series, I tend to use him more often than the others. But he's usually not in the main crew. He's usually in the backup crew. So I will be using him on occasion. But the problem with the wing team is that none of them get upgrades. Like none. Their mechs are as strong as they're going to be. So it's hard to justify using any of them except Hero, whose unit is already good, whereas everybody else has barely any attacks. They barely have any attacks, so they're not very versatile with how they strike, and their mechs, like, I showed you all the things the Death Scythe has. The Death Scythe has a ton of abilities, just on the mech base. So, it's real good. It's just not, like, invincible. It's really good as a support defend unit, actually. Because it'll avoid everything. And it's got the barrier. And it's got some other stuff. And it buffs up units nearby with its other, with jamming. So, yeah, using him, definitely useful as a defensive unit. But I don't tend to use defensive units very often, or if I do, they tend to be battleships. So it's kind of hard to find a build for the Death Scythe that makes it stand out. Oh, I don't want you to attack yet. What am I doing? I want you. Oh, this would be dumb. I'm not going to actually do this. Or am I going to do this? Oh, this is really dumb and puts him in a lot of danger. I'm not going to put him that far out and put him in that much danger, but God, this is tempting. Alright! He supports himself, so he gets second attack on this. It's kind of a shame, because if you know the Gundam Wing series, you know that Zets have another unit. I don't think we get to see that in this unit in this game though. So we get the Tallgeese, not his upgraded one. Yeah, it's unfortunate we don't get to see the Epyon. The Epyon's real good. I love the Epyon. Those like twin whip things it's got going on. Unfortunately, we don't get to play around with it. At least I don't think so. Let me make sure let me make absolutely certain. Epyon. Nope. That was the sound of my search function saying no. Yep. Nope. No Epyon. I'm surprised I remember some of these names, to be honest. Because it's been a while since I've watched Gundam Wing. But, well, I have played this game. But, like I said, Epyon's not in this game, so remembering the name, I'm actually kind of impressed with myself. Alright, Tallgeese. You don't have charge, do you? You don't. But you can just make a cannon from here. Not that it's gonna do enough damage to give me focus or morale. Yeah, all these are the units from Endless Waltz, not from the main series. These weapons, are they built around the same concept as bugs? Does that mean that Alroth has someone who thinks like Iron Mask? Seabrook plot. Holy moly! Really? That's your translation? Alright, I guess you won't get to do something extra fancy. No evil cleaving light today. Just use Vartex. Hey Joe Bob! I am feeling fine today. It's always good having a day off. And the game is going real well. Because we got the Gundam Wing folks in our team now. We're only probably using 2 of them long term, but it's real nice having a Gundam series that I'm really hyped for and one I've actually seen. The world demands order! That's why we're gonna kill civilians. Because that's the best way to get order.
サーペントの相手はもう飽き飽きだぜ。ド派手に暴れるとするぜ。このまま切り刻む。このままで終わると思うなよ、ガンダム。
Dude, you're 150 hit points away from, yes, it being all over. You need to use focus, because you're gonna get attacked a lot. Get a trust from Troa, please. Machine Gun Bardish. Good, shield defend.
当たっちゃったみたい。任せてよ。
こちらの操縦ミスにつけ込まれた。
Just gonna jump around to like 3 different games, huh, Bob? We'll get to T eventually.
新鋭師団の名にかけてガンダムを撃ち取る。
And I could never get very far in Moon Dwellers. It just doesn't mesh with me because I have to read like several paragraphs of plot to get caught up on who the hell these people are. Because I've not played the other OG games, they're not in English. And they decided to bring this one, they decided to bring Moon Dwellers over in English and don't give you like the novel that should come with it about the plot. They keep doing things like, hey, look, it's a reference to the other game. And I'm like, what other game? There are other games? I'm an American. What the fuck are you talking about? Play, are you mad about how I used to be a jerk to you? I don't even know who you are. You're just my brother's enemy. You are such a little brat. I guess some things never change. Kids should respect their elders, you know. Oh, no. OGMD. Real good animations. Got some interesting mechanics. They're complicated in some places, but they're real interesting. But yeah, the animations and the robots designs, top fucking notch. Sucks that I can't understand what's going on. I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about 90% of the time. I'm like, wow, these sure seem like cool characters with great backstories. Wish I could figure out what the hell they were about. Also, I wish you could choose from 2 different main character mechs in the OG game. One's a super robot, one's a real. Their super robot kind of sucks. So that's a shame. It also has like 3 or 4 missions where the super robot is literally stuck in place and can't move. Like if you remember from the previous game where the Yamato had missions where it couldn't move at all, and you had to either protect it or just do something else for a few turns? Yeah. But now it's not a battleship, it's just a robot who can die a lot easier. Because it's not as defensive. And doesn't have very long range attacks. Nectar Cannon. Only skipping animations we've seen a million times. Assault rifle. Pew pew. Oh, friend, no.
魔獣教団の人間がなぜここに空間嫌い散布
Space mines! Even though we're not in space. Also, none of my clothes.
かわし続ければいい水剣の口車に乗せられてその位置は読んでいる青蘭のドグマ
Like I love saying, you're awfully arrogant for someone in Dogma range. Twin Buster Rifle, max power if you would please.
Target lock. 攻撃開始
There, Zero System finally active. Uh-oh, Guardia S. This might actually hurt. Persist, please.
ロギリアと我が隊に栄光あれお前の周囲を包むのは絶望だ
I've decided to dub this guy douchebag because I don't want to mispronounce his name. Oh, he didn't even hit me.
いい動きですマスターこれくらいはやれるここはやり返す
Coupling system! Hooray! Alright, move in. And beam cannon a dude. Darn, okay. Beam cannon this dude. Darn, why aren't you getting support attacks? You have support attack! You can hit these targets. What's going on? Let me see if I can force it. Beam cannon. Yeah, support is even highlighted. What am I missing here? Well, there goes that idea. Alright, let's start punching play in the face. Persist. Not with him though, because he ain't gonna hit her. Oh well, I guess he didn't need persist after all. No. Alright. Wing boys. Fire everything. First time we get to see this deck.
少しの間持ちこたえてくれ遠慮はしない
Right, I forgot, because he's in the circus when he loses his memory temporarily. I think it's said in the show or something at some point that Troa and the Gundam Heavy Arms is the only thing that can match the wing for the Gundam Wing Zero for pure destructive force. But that's it. Like, the Gundam Wing Zero beats out Troa and the Heavy Arms in almost every other aspect. Do you have any EXC built up? No. Okay. Hyper Mega Launcher. Hope it's enough. Play, remember the time we spent together? Ah, my head, it hurts. Let's stop just fighting and go get some ice cream together. Come on, Play. Stay away from me. Why is this happening? First she gets her memory back, then she starts lashing out? Damn it. I guess stopping our machine really is the only way to do this. Hopefully he gets the kill. If not, whatever. I can give it to someone else. I mean, it's not like Judo's in his normal mech. Gosh darn it! So close. Okay, somebody else gets the kill. Who wants it? Bellry! Bellry, my boy. Rude Boy Punch. Play! I hate all of you! She's flying off the handle. This is bad. We can't let her rampage through the city. What do we do then? I hate to be the one to say it, but we'll have to finish her machine off. But that's... Nobody likes to make tough choices, but sometimes they must be made. We're talking about a person's life here. Wipe that smug look off your face and get off your high horse, you black-hearted parrot. Are you suggesting that endangering the lives of the townspeople is an acceptable alternative? I couldn't ask for a finer wavering of emotion, Master. Bellry? We just have to stop it from moving, right? He swapped a module out? Bellry, what's that pack there? It's the tricky pack. It's untested and only just got fully assembled. Maybe this can do the job. Stay back! Everyone ping on me should just disappear! What is this? Is that pain I sense from her? Nobody needs me, nobody wants me, nobody would be sad if I died! Play. I need to focus on stopping her. Photon battery, max output, flash attack, go! How was that? Machine's electronics should be dead for a few seconds. Come on, Quebly, move! If I can't fight, nobody will have any reason to like me. I guess it's the best I could do with the prototype tricky pack. But you know, the rest is all you. I can tell. It's not her fake brother she wants, it's you! Play! Roam! Play, listen to me! Go away! Stay back, Judo! She recognizes who you are! That's a good sign. Just one more push to get her back. That's not it. Play, if you know who I am, why are you rejecting me? Because it's my fault. Lena's dead because of me. Play, I know you hate me now, Judo. That's ridiculous! You're so nice, Judo, but I can tell. I would never replace Lena in your heart. Why? Why aren't my feelings getting through to you? Wait a minute. Feelings? Camille, please give me your strength. What in the world? Is this Judo's mind? Judo, can you feel this play? Can you sense my feelings? I can. You don't have to say anything. I can tell how you feel. Then come with me. You're every bit as much as a little sister to me as Lena is. But... Play? Lena's alive. She is? She and Jadeo got to meet again after the battle with Haman. So, hey, it's all good, okay? Don't sweat it and stuff. Lena, she's alive. And we're going back to her. You can come with us, Play. Okay. The machine's back online. Seems like it's worked out now, though. Hey, thanks. That's just what we needed to calm Play down and talk some sense into her. It was a long shot, but it worked. I'll have to thank Appa later. Come on, Play. The guy who put you through this is still gonna pay in spades. Right, Judo. I'll fight with you. All that remains now is to eliminate the enemy. They're gonna regret the day they decided mind control was a good idea. They broke the mind control that Dr. Han had her under? Of course, such methods were never permissible to start with. I'll simply crush you the old-fashioned way. Face the terror of the Zogilia Elite Corps. Still just gotta beat them all. But hey! Plays back in the Quebly Mark II. Has way less health than it did before as a boss unit. Who'd have thought? Also, it's just as weak as it was in the previous game. I'll have it kill something, just cause there's something in range, but... yeah. Ah, she has an adorable little cut-in now. Let's watch this child clone, made just for war, beat up some bad guys. It warms your heart. Yeah, I'm not gonna be dispatching her very much. In case you haven't noticed, we don't have Unicorn in this. So they have less, play plot because of that. Double Dragon Fang. Let's actually use this Double Dragon Fang. So I don't think we've got to see that yet. Or at least we've not been able to see it hit anybody yet. Hey, Wu Fei, you actually get to do something. I'm gonna put you in a closet after this and leave you there. He basically just does a more dramatic version of Boss Borat's attack. But Boss Borat's entertaining! Oh, by the way, we still lose if something crosses that line. So, kill things quick. I don't know why, but anytime I see her pull out that gun, which almost looks exactly the same as the Zeta gun, it looks like a straw. We've kept the weapons firmly out of the city. Now we're up against the kind of people that would do such a thing to start with. There's still this chill I'm feeling. It reminds me of what I sensed from Iron Mask. Who wants to get punched? Death Sight's the only one over here. So let's see. Works for me. Pew! Get you over here so you can provide your commander bonus. Get you over here so you can Valiance or combination. This asshole. Pew! Unisolize! The Super Robot Wars 30 trailer? Hobby Sentai, when the day that came out, I streamed either that day or the day after. First thing I did was show the trailer off. So, yeah. I'm excited. I can't wait till they announce more. I will be pre-ordering it and importing it. Well, not... I don't want to import it physically, because if I want to play it on launch, I need it digitally. So I probably will pre-order digital this time. Even though I have VXT on physical. You might think that was overkill. I think that was just the right amount of kill. Do it here. Just in case, persist. So much for cutting-edge military division. You act like you're hot stuff, then you turn around and mind-control a little girl. You brought the new alliance model. Dr. Hans asked me to capture you too. I'll carry out my mission, or my name isn't Douchebag. As far as I'm concerned, your name is Lame Villain of the Week. Gao Gai Gar! Gao Gai Gar and Gao Fight Gar. Yep. I mean, we only know like 4 or 5 series right now. So we've got a lot more that can be added to that game. So I'm just excited to see what they're going to bring to the party. But I'm pretty sure they're going to go all out for a 30th anniversary. So we'll see how cool it gets. I mean, they've already got the new animation style for most of it. So, we'll see what happens. Well, not new animation style. It matches the OG games, really, from what I could tell on the first glance. So I guess calling it new animation style might be a bit much. Dude has a bolt action? Has a laser gun? What do you think this is? Fallout? Alright, well someone's getting evil cleaved, so... Evil cleaving light. Honestly, what I'm super excited to see... in Super Robot Wars 30 that we haven't seen yet? Who are the OG characters going to be? Are we going to see new mechs? Are we going to see some returning from the OG series? And if we see some new mechs, what kind of design are we going to see? That's what's got me hyped. I want to see what OG stuff they introduce. Tallgeese isn't doing much today. Granzort.
This is a bucket.
Dear God.
There's more.
No.
Thank you, Hobby Sentai, for overflowing the bucket and joining in. I actually forgot that was one of my follow alerts. I think I set that one up like shortly after the voice actor for the soldier died. And I was like, well, I've got to have some quote with the soldier in it. And that was one of my favorites, so... Also, I love that this is his, like, most powerful post-movement attack. It's so wasteful to use against one person. It's just so extra. Beam Saber! Alright, Death Scythe.
別の世界に来たってのにまだ戦いがしたいのかよ。覚悟しな。
I was expecting that to deal more damage. Oh well. Heat Shoto. Alright. Only boss left. I don't have anything to get up his experience or how much money he earns, so, punch it. Ooh boy! 19 health! Vispa! I prefer armpit cannon, but you do you. Seabrook. Ooh, a dual sensor. Impossible. How could I face defeat? I don't know, man. It's just your forehead makes such an easy target. I mean, look how much of it there is. Okay, I'm gonna stop making fun of the way people look, I swear. But I just had to. It was just staring at me. I'm not about to let this chance slip by. Ugh, let me go. Unhand me. I've got a question for the commander of the Zagillian Elite Corps. Why does the Empire of Mitsurugi welcome Zagillian the capital army while being hostile to us? I would never feed intel to the enemy. You leave me no choice then. Seeing as this is an Earth, there are no laws or regulations concerning the treatment of prisoners. You're gonna violate conventions to interrogate me? I stopped caring about that the moment you guys decided to field weapons designed for by mass human extermination. I'm ready to make this very unpleasant. But wait! People on ground level aren't privy to the Empire of Mitsurugi's strategy. Only people at the very top of each respective organization are made to know their stance regarding Ameria and the Free Pact Alliance. You don't sound like you're lying. Alright then. I will forget this disgrace. I swear by my name as Nestor Viktorovich Douchebag that I will vindicate myself. Good grief. I didn't mean to be that menacing. It was a convincing performance, Captain. Shame we didn't get any actionable intel from it. You did good out there too, Dio. You can get back to the field. Yes, sir. All enemies confirmed destroyed. And we are no closer to knowing why Mitsurugi treats us with hostility. And at least we saved the city. We should count our blessings. And we saved an individual too. Thank you, Chido. That goes for everybody else too. Hey, it's cool. I'm just glad I get to see you again. That's all I could ever ask for. Oh, Chido. Come on, Play. Infinite Haven is going to be our new home for a while. Okay. We didn't say we were inviting you in. Stop being a douchebag, Dio. So you guys got whisked away in the middle of a battle of axes too? Guess it's the same thing that happened to you guys. And that means you two don't know how the battle ended either. What happened to Double Zeta, Chido? Weren't you piloting that at Axis? Man, beats me. You don't know? I was definitely piloting Double Zeta during the fighting at Axis, but I got sent to Allrath and the next thing I knew I was in the Zeta, which I was piloting back at Axis. I don't know if I got kicked out or what, but I came to inside the Ragoose. When I got enveloped in light in the Axis, I could swear I heard Camille's voice. Could that have something to do with me being in the Zeta? Well, I'm glad you guys are glad you're all in one piece. Well, Mondo and Nino aren't here. They're on the Rockalium doing repair work. If I'd known this would happen, I would have stayed in bed. So we end up in Allrath, and the first thing we do get is people telling us to submit to these Mitsurugi guys. We didn't like their attitude at all, so we just ditched them. Well, you're in good hands now. Infinite Haven has a lot of other workers like us. And we're way more or less got a lead on the way back home. Are you for real? Good, cool deal. I was tired of living on Lamb anyway. It's not gonna be that easy. We'll take what we can get. At least there are people we can trust. Chido! Play, are you okay? The ship doctor checked me out and said I was A-okay. Glad to hear it. Just don't do anything reckless, okay? I don't want to ever go through what I did when you went missing. Okay, do you say so, Chido? She already told us all about you. It's nice to meet you, Play. There's so many nice people here. I feel safe here. See? It's like I said. It's gonna be our new home. And you're part of it, Chido. Of course I am. Let's together, Play. And we'll make it home together, too. Okay, so when these Mitsurugi people talk about having a way back to our worlds, is that using mana? It's the most likely possibility. Mana, huh? You're a sorcerer with the Keeper's of Order, right? What's your take on this? It's true that when you use mana, it causes phenomena similar to dogmas. What do you mean? They look the same to me. Are they different? They're different generation mechanisms. The magic the Keeper's dogma use differs greatly from mana. Just because the Keepers can open otherworld gates, it doesn't necessarily follow that Mitsurugi can do the same with mana. So Mitsurugi's bluffing, is that what you're saying? Maybe they're not. I don't think they could convince people it's true without at least some basis in reality. What's their basis? I couldn't say. I formulated a hypothesis regarding the matter, if I may offer it. Go nuts, Spiro. We knew there were more organizations capable of opening otherworld gates than simply the Keepers of Order. You mean Dokudar Army? The army that's been running rampant in the West, huh? If one considers the Empire of Mitsurugi's inexplicable acts of aggression, coupled with the Dokudar Army's invasion, you're saying Mitsurugi is already under Dokudar's dominion? Precisely. So Mitsurugi's aggression is part of the Dokudar Army's invasion of the world? It would explain why they only treat Ameria and the Free Pact Alliance with hostility. More to the point, it's not specifically them being singled out. It's us, the Infinite Haven. Because we're working with Wataru the Savior? Probably. It's all hypothesis at this point, but it should provide food for thought. If all that turns out to be true, then if we defeat the Dokkan army, that would stop what Mitsurugi's doing. But if we just ignore Mitsurugi, they might roll over another neighboring commune like they did today. I wouldn't worry about that. If we use the data Wu-Fei has got, then we can break into Mitsurugi's communication network and sabotage it. Then they'll have even bigger things to worry about than invading their neighbors. This is one of the things I really liked about the Wing series, especially compared to the older Gundam series. The older Gundam series was like, okay, we need to field mechs and mobile suits and stop them at X or Y point. The Gundam Wing series was like, look, there's 5 of us. That's not enough to beat an army. We need to do like secret spy shit. So they did a lot of secret spy shit. So they're all like, no, we're gonna disrupt the communications, sabotage everything, gather intel, possibly even assassinate specific people if we really, really have to. By the way, Hero was supposed to be like their main assassin, and he did a bad job of it because he didn't kill anybody. At least nobody he was supposed to assassinate. He still killed people in battle. It's a decent stalling tactic. In the meantime, we'll convene with the other forces and crush the Dokkan army. Alright, I'll pass the proposal on to Captain Daniel. So we'll be leaving the land of Mana. It was a bumpy ride, but hey, at least we're in it together now, Wu-Fei included. Jeez, would it kill you to look happy for once? We've got the whole band back together again. Sorry. I'm not gonna jump for joy. Some things never change. There's no telling where my battle will take me. Relina, where are you right now? Relina Peacecraft. Heroes, bow. I guess you could say. Bow. Ah, fuck it. We've received rendezvous coordinates from the End Nautilus. Sounds like they've been through as much as we have in this short time frame. But they brought new Otherworlders on board and augmented their forces too. When you add a new roster of members we've got, I'd say we're one of the biggest forces in all of Alroth. I could see it. Of course, having more power means having more concerns go with it. Captain, Alroth isn't the Earth we live in. Sometimes I worry about what would happen if we keep letting our forces grow as we have been. I can definitely see where you're coming from, sir. That's why I want to put this power to proper use, and make certain it's beneficial both to us and the rest of Alroth. That's the conclusion I've reached after our excursion to Land of Mana. Alright, I'll let your ideal set the tone for future actions. As you will. All personnel, Megafauna and Cygnus are to rendezvous with the End Nautilus. Our mission to Land of Mana is complete. Now our duty is to defeat the Dokkan army so that we can secure our way home. I wonder what units they're talking about. Well, for one, the Daitarn 3 and Banjo are back. And for 2, Mido and the Great Might Gain. We also got some of the supporting characters, Battle Bomber, Guard Diver, and Black Might Gain. Didn't need a secret mission for him this time, he just shows up. And then it looks like the rest of the Cross Ange crew showed up. On the mission, they showed up through the... She was specifically avoiding running into Arsenal. Ange runs into the rest of Arsenal in the other route split. And we get sub-orders! Yay, sub-orders! Alright, we also got some new bonus scenarios, so we'll be taking care of the DLC in just a second. But first, Vault. You put on quite a show today, Bellry. I wouldn't say that. It was Judeau's feelings that say play at the end of the day. Thank you, Bellry. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't stopped me when you did. You're welcome to think of me as a brother too, you know. Nope, I don't think so. You're more like an unreliable little brother. Wow, I just got told. I must say, Bellry, your sense for combat is quite exceptional. The way you've fought play and promptly threw on the tricky pack greatly piqued my intellectual curiosity. 100 points. Your gratitude's nice and all, but I'd rather do some growing and be the kind of guy the girls can depend on. You can do it, Bellry. Don't worry, I'll help. I really am getting a little brother treatment. I knew what magic is, but I never imagined the kind of space being a thing. It's been one surprise after another since we came to Alroth, huh? It makes good story material for when I go back home. I thought you were the quiet type. You're pretty chatty when you want to be. It's good to stay positive, though. Well, I'm going to lead you guys in a positive way. I wouldn't call it positivity in your case. More like blind optimism. He's still just a figurehead leader. I'm glad you're all willing to make yourselves at home here. Duo's cheer belies many burdens. Quattro hides a tempest of violent emotions no one can hold at bay. Tro is quiet, yet more kind-hearted than anyone. Juno always maintains a strong positive heart. Rue acts self-centered while looking out for others. Bicha takes great pride in being a leader. Elle is upbeat, strong, and tough as nails. Play acts innocent, yet carries sadness within. Everyone has their individual quirks and natures. Every one of them utterly delectable. Alright, 100 points. Booster! Yes, please. I want a lot of boosters. Okay, customization. We now have Daiton 3. And... might gain. Not great might gain yet, just might gain. My mistake. Daiton! Yeah, he has pretty much all the attacks he had before. Power parts. Daiton 3. Get yourself a booster. Range extender, I'm not going to apply to him for now. I guess Repair Kit. And might gain. I'm going to actually give you also a booster. And I'm going to give you the land module. Because you are on the ground, right? You're not flying, as far as I can tell. Necklace, let me check. Might gain. Type ground. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you remember Might gain from the previous game. And you probably remember Daiton. Of course, we also have Banjo and... Banjo... You need guard. And Fighter Spirit. And then, of course, Mido. I really want to give him Save Energy, but honestly, Fighter Spirit is more useful right now. That's all I got for now. Parameters up. Close quarters. Make you better at that. And give you some defense boosts. Also defense up. Simon. Right, I should have given you some close quarters combat. Hit up, though. Let's make it so you're easier. It's easier for you to actually punch things. Okay. And suborders. Tech points, score. Score is what we need most of for now. Experience. Don't care. There we go. And we're able to fill up everything else. Experience, I don't really care because the people I actually care about for experience are already either training in other things or can't be deployed, so score is going to be best. Alright. Boom data. Alright. Oh, wait. I forgot. We actually have option parts now. The Rigus. You can just take them off, but again, you can take them off during battle anyway. So why wouldn't you just wait? Or let it take a few hits, and then just, once it gets blown up, it just becomes Rigus anyway. Change pilots. So again, all the wing folks can be swapped to any of the wing mechs. And now that we have a bunch of new types, once again, the new types can be swapped around as much as you want. So, if you want to customize who's and what, now would be a good time. It's actually, if you wanted Ada to be like a main unit for a long time, it's kind of tempting to give her a different vehicle. Because, like I said, her unit sucks. So giving her something else that has a long-range attack might not be a bad idea. The Quebly Mark II is actually not a terrible idea for Ada. But it still sucks. So, whatever. Wu Fei, I would... If anything, I wish I could remove him so he just wasn't piloting anything. Because I just dislike him. But it doesn't work like that. Alright. Time to save.